Is marked October 17, 2025 as a memorable day. Those were our headlines. Details right ahead. Welcome back. A suspected network of counterfeit medicine traffickers has been presented to the press by security forces at the Central Legion headquarters in Yaoundé this October 20, 2025. The arrest follows a special operation targeting the illegal sale of pharmaceutical products. Jessica Ndiwum throws more light.
A suspected network of counterfeit medicine trafficker has been presented to the press by security forces at the Central Legion headquarters in Yaoundé on October 20, 2025. According to officials, the group was arrested following a special operation targeting the illegal sale of pharmaceutical products. Authorities report that the suspect used a vehicle to transport the illicit products. Over 80+ cartons of these medicines were seized, including artemether, dexamethasone injections, and sodium chloride, among others, as all part of a large stock of fake drugs believed to pose serious health risk. Thanks to the guidance of the gendarmerie, we intercepted a van with its driver on board. Inside, authorities seized 84 cartons of drug products intended for the population of Yaoundé and its surroundings. Authorities have vowed to step up the fight against counterfeit medicines, warning that offenders will face the full force of the law, and they thanked the public for providing crucial information.
We have arrested here was somebody in a truck with a lot of fake drugs, medical product to use in the hospital, in the pharmacies. So we are thanking the population who have given the information, and also the gendarmes who have done the good job, so that they can go ahead by doing their job. And we are here to secure the population. Population cannot be every day consuming fake drugs for their health. It's very bad for their health, and we are congratulating the gendarmes who have done this good job, and also the population who are given the information.
While these medicines may appear legitimate at first sight, their true nature is best explained by the Inspector General of Pharmaceutical and Laboratory Services at Misante. In Cameroon, a medicine can only be sold if it has marked authorization, which proves it has been tested at the National Quality Control Laboratory. These seized drugs had no authorization, no manufacturer's name, and questionable expiring date. Some appear to have been falsified, even repackaged after expiration. This seizure highlights the growing danger of counterfeit medicines and the extent of these criminal activities. She also urged the public to stay vigilant and be informed about the medicines they consume. In light of this seizure, we urge the public to cooperate and report anyone selling medicines illegally. Buying drugs on the street endangers lives. Use licensed pharmacies and hospitals to get your medicines. Help us expose and stop these traffickers so we can protect the health of our communities. Investigations are ongoing to trace the source and distribution network of the seized products.
After the October 12 presidential election, the rising tension in the country has led to different calls for peace. Political leaders and individuals have released various announcements calling for calm and tranquility across the country. More highlights in this report.
Cameroon is in its post-election period, and as citizens wait for the proclamation of the presidential election results, the atmosphere all around the national territory has been tensed. The unrest, which went from physical violence to hate speech, has given room for those who call themselves peace preachers to release communiques denouncing violence.
Actually, after the elections, some citizens took it on themselves to go out to protest, like in the northern parts of the Cameroon, which led to the destruction of properties. And also in the western region of Cameroon, which especially in Chang, where an administrative building.
Calls from political party leaders, religious groups and other persons circulate on social media platforms urging persons to beware of conflict mongers. Activists applaud the call.
A call for peace through videos and writings is very necessary because it helps to sensitize the citizens on the effects of violence on the state and its development. Violence does not necessarily resolve problems, as we can see in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon, where many lives and properties were lost, but the crisis still remains.
As Cameroonians wait a few more days before the proclamation of the results, a majority of citizens have moved on with their daily activities while waiting to see what the future holds for citizens regarding the proclamation of the election results.
The Oyak Emmanuel Parish of the Église Presbyterienne Camerounaise in Balmayo has welcomed their new pastor in the person of Reverend Dr. Martin Jever Barganveng. The ordination ceremony took place on October 19 as Christians rejoiced after 30 years without a pastor. Mimi Tiobo attended the church service and compiled the following reports.
With every note, the women choir brought the audience to its feet, memorized by their talents, marked by the step on Samambiga, church elders, pastor's wife, and pastors from all parishes of the Mete consistory in honor of a pastor's call to service. Reverend Dr. Martin Jever Barganveng officially took office at the Oyak Emmanuel Parish, having been installed with the approval of the faithful, a son of the Colmeten locality and a computer engineer. Reverend Dr. Martin Jever Barganveng is now the pastor for life of the Oyak Emmanuel Parish, where he has served as a monitor for 9 years.
Nous rendons grâce à Dieu de ce que le pasteur continue son œuvre d'évangélisation pour tout le peuple de Dieu sans discrimination. Et c'est une fierté singulière pour les Beneux que nous sommes de voir que notre fils, qui est parti d'un Colmetet, continue l'œuvre évangélique sur les berges d'Union en Balmayo. Nous rendons grâce à Dieu.
The ceremony, marked by a worship service, followed by the installation ceremony, featured gospel artists and choir expressing themselves in unison. Christians faithful, friends and family members shows their gratitude with gifts of all kinds. The traditional authority of the Mbane people also came in large numbers to show their support to the newly installed pastor. During the installation ceremony, the pastor promised to make Oyak Emmanuel Parish a holy place of reference.
Je ne pourrais pas accomplir cette œuvre. Je lève mes yeux vers l'Éternel, d'où me viendra le secours. Le secours me vient de l'Éternel. Je me retourne vers l'Éternel pour qu'il m'aide à porter cette nouvelle charge pour sa gloire.
For 4 hours, the excitement was at its peak with musical performances, soundbeat.
Vanessa Ndingole and Jude Kenji sealed their union in both traditional and civil marriage ceremonies held in Boya over the weekend. The event, blessed by their families, marked October 17 as a memorable day of love in their lives. Patience Shintum tells us more.
This is what I report for us today, that my blessings, my symbol of blessing and peace. Oh yeah, I bless you now, this marriage, this union.
It is with the blessing of their family heads that
Wishing a happy matrimony to Mr. and Mrs. Kenji. And over to health, the Minister of Public Health, Manauda Malachi, is organizing a 2-round of polio vaccination campaign across some regions from the 6th of November to the 9th of November 2025. As the sensitization campaign unfolds, parents are sharing their views on the initiative. Jessica Ndiwum gathered the view of some parents in the city of Yaoundé and compiled the following report.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Manauda Malachi, has announced 2 rounds of polio vaccination campaigns targeting children aged 0 to 5 in the Adamawa, East and Far North regions. The first round runs from November 6th to 9th, 2025, and the second from December 4 to 7th. Parents are sharing their views on the importance of the campaign.
I used to send them for vaccination. I know it's a good thing. When I vaccinate my children, I know they are protected.
Because it helps the child not to be sick, so actually it's very important. Myself, I have a child, so I know how important vaccine is. I don't take vaccination anyhow on the road, except I go to the hospital.
With the polio vaccination campaign now underway, authorities and parents alike are urging full participation to protect every child and keep communities safe. The fight against polio continues and everyone has a role to play.
And that news in health takes us to the end of tonight's edition. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, a recap of our headlines. A suspected network of counterfeit medicine traffickers has been apprehended and